All right, good evening, everybody. It is Monday. It's Martin Luther King Monday. It has been a bitterly cold Monday with ice and sleet and freezing rain and a little snow, a little bit of everything across southeast Texas today. Really pretty amazing weather day for Houston and the surrounding area. Of course, that also has come with a lot of problems on the roadways. There are more than 50 road closures just in the greater Houston area right now. And that doesn't include many of our outer lying municipalities that we haven't had reports from yet. So the best advice I can give you is stay off the roads if you can. And Tuesday morning's commute, these road closures for the most part will still be in place. You may not be able to commute early Tuesday morning. You may need to wait. So I would plan on at least being delayed if you got to get up and get moving on Tuesday morning. And the temperatures are going to be absolutely bitterly cold. Let's take a look at what's going on. The winter weather advisory, that's for the falling sleet and freezing rain, that's over. That's been allowed to expire. We don't have any more winter precipitation coming down anywhere in southeast Texas. Wind chill advisory is in effect. For Houston, it will feel like 5 to 10 degrees as we head into tomorrow morning. The wind's going to pick up out of the north 15 to 20, and then a hard freeze warning is in effect for tomorrow morning as well. So we've got all the ingredients for a really messy weather commute. I don't know if we can switch to weather 1 in this screen. Yeah. Let's make sure we're on weather 1 here. Here we go. I got it. I found it. All right. Cold weather alerts. So this is our wind chill outlook for tonight and tomorrow, and it is going to get bitterly cold because in the lighter blue area, Tomball to Houston to Galveston, wind chill advisory feeling like 5 to 10 degrees. That's in the morning. We'll have lows in the teens and 20s, but a north wind that's going to gust 25 to 30 down near the coast. So it will feel like 5 to 10 degrees. However, in this area right here where the colors are a little darker, Brenham to Navasota to Beat Eyes to Huntsville to Madisonville and up into Houston County, up to Crockett, we have a wind chill warning in effect. So with your temperatures in the mid to lower teens, it will feel like it's -5 to 5 degrees Tuesday morning. You want to bundle up and cover as much exposed skin as possible if you have to be out in the weather like that tomorrow morning. Outside right now, Gulf Freeway's moving. It's cold, 28 at Hobby, Bush 26, Sugarland 26, Pearland's 28, Huntsville's at 21. Man, it's a cold night out there, and you can see how the clouds have lowered a little bit. Got the skyscrapers right there scraping it. That's at about 800 feet right there, the cloud ceiling. Wind chills, it feels like 11 degrees in Conroe right now. It feels like 7 in Huntsville. Sugarland feels like 14. Pearland feels like 17, so it is very cold. When the wind blows across your skin, when the weather is cold like this, it does a couple of things. It pushes that little layer of heat that builds up around your body away, and there's also an evaporative cooling process. That's why there is a wind chill factor. It makes it feel colder to your body. Current temps across Harris County, Channel View's 27, Hobby 28, LaPorte 29, everybody's in the 20s. Aldine's 26, Mission Bend at 25, Katy you're 24, Tomball's at 23. Man. And the wind gust forecast. These are not sustained winds, but gusts. Now gusting every now and then we'll get a puff to 20, but as we go through the overnight into the early morning hours, that's 5:30 in the morning, Tuesday morning, gusts every now and then in Galveston to 36, gusts in Houston to 25, College Station gusting to 25. That's why that wind chill factor Tuesday morning will be magnified so much. Gusty wind, Wharton gusts to 30. Really going to be a cold morning on Tuesday, unusual morning for Houston. So these are the wind chill forecast numbers. 1 below at College Station, 2 below Huntsville, Katy 0, Houston 4, Galveston and Brazosport at 7. Those are feels like temperatures at 7:30 Tuesday morning. Bundle up indeed. And all the winter precip is gone. Fun for the kids, a headache for the adults, and a big headache for drivers. And as I mentioned, even though the precip's exiting, there are dozens. We know of 50 road closures, individual spots where we have a road closure reported across the greater Houston area. So getting around on the main lanes is tough right now, and it will stay that way into tomorrow morning. And there's the last of our little winter mix heading off into the Gulf of Mexico. So goodbye to the winter precip. Now the freezing temperature. So we go into Monday morning. Everybody freezes. Galveston 27 in the morning, Katy 18 in the morning, Huntsville 15 Tuesday morning. And again, that north wind will be gusty as well. Oh man. I mean, I may have to get up just to walk out and experience that here in Houston. That is unusual. And then as we go through the day, Tuesday, we might see temps get to near freezing in downtown Houston. 31's the forecast. Liberty near freezing at 32, maybe a degree above for Galveston and Mont Belvieu, but the rest of us stay below freezing on Tuesday. We dipped below freezing at midnight this morning. So we're going to go into 24 hours below freezing in the Houston area officially at midnight tonight. And then if we don't get above freezing tomorrow, that'll be 2 days below freezing plus. So Wednesday morning, 7 a.m., everybody freezes again, hard freeze. Richmond, Rosenberg, Sugar Land 18, Conroe 15, Navasota 15, Houston again 21, Galveston a freeze at 30. And if Houston, we don't get above freezing until Wednesday afternoon, that'll be 60 hours, we think, that we might end up being below freezing in the Houston area. Not a record, but that's a long time. So Tuesday's numbers, 23 in the morning, 28 by noon, 31 for a high temp. That's Houston proper. That is a cold day in Houston. And the extended forecast, 19 Wednesday morning, we get above freezing Wednesday afternoon, we may go to 50. When we're talking about a warm-up is to 50 in Houston, things have been cold. Thursday, almost 70 before another cold front comes in. Not as strong, but lows in the 30s. Friday, Saturday, Sunday morning, highs only in the 40s Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and perhaps another light freeze on Saturday morning. Oh, my poor tropical plants. Going to have to make a trip to the nursery for sure. Man, what did I lose? I lost a couple of elephant ears. I lost an aloe. I've got another plant that I'm sure is tropical-ish, and it's not going to survive because I didn't pull them in. So be careful out there. The roads, even though the precip's over, it continues to be a mess with all the road closures. In the morning, if you have to commute, we're on at 4:30 in the morning. Jen and Cheetah will be spending a lot of time with the temperatures and the traffic, because I expect there are going to be a lot of closures still in place tomorrow morning that may very well impact your commute. That's where we stand. Our next live update on KHOU 11 News at 10 o'clock. We'll update the models and the temperature forecast. We'll see you then for our live broadcast.